Bonnie coming to you live from the Afternoon Express loft. Thank you so much for choosing us this Wednesday afternoon. Now, preparing a delicious dinner, which is also easy on your wallets, is extremely difficult of a task, absolutely. But we have just the dish for you today. Tinned fish cakes are classic and also super easy to prepare. So let's see how we put it all together. Michaela, where do we begin?
Okay, so this is the best recipe for anyone who isn't a great chef because you literally just throw everything in and you hope for the best.
That sounds perfect to me.
So in this, we have a tin of pilchards in tomato sauce. It's already in there. And we're just going to throw all our ingredients in. So we have some onions that we soaked in some boiling water just to remove some of the pungent taste.
That's actually a trick of the trade. I use it all the time. I always halve my onion and then I soak it in some water. I put it in the fridge and like an hour later when I'm ready to cook, I do not cry. There's no sniffing. There's no like struggling with the taste. It's absolutely perfect because I'm a crybaby when it comes to chopping onions.
I think everyone is. But if you have contact lenses, you're super fortunate. It like blocks it.
This is the first time I've ever thought that having contacts is going to be absolutely so splendid besides the eyesight. And I want to find out from you at home, what are your tips and tricks for chopping onions in the kitchen? Here we're using these onions to make incredible fish frikkadels, which is absolutely amazing, so delicious. I can see you've already added your bread, your egg, your curry powder, garlic and onions.
Yes, and now we just mush it all together.
Cool, let me just clear your workstation.
And then if you could make our pre-made mix, that's over there, because this needs to stand for a while just to absorb some of the moisture. So your mixture will look like that. And then we put it in the fridge, let it stand.
Okay.
And then with this one, we're going to make little flat balls.
Nice.
So you can just grab a handful.
Okay, cool. We washed our hands before we started this.
So clean.
So we're definitely hygienic in the kitchen.
Then you pat them down, pat the balls.
Okay.
And then we're going to throw them into a pan that we've already had heated. Let's hope this doesn't explode everywhere.
Yo, it looks so hot already. I'm kind of scared. You know those bachelors that, like, never learned how to cook properly and they have to just kind of throw things in and... Oh, exactly that. Okay, no, but that seems like it's the perfect heat. There was no splatter back. We survived in the kitchen today. Let me help you.
And then you can just watch those.
Okay, perfect.
And then when you feel like it's ready, you give it a flip.
Okay, yeah. When it's nice and browned, I guess.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect.
But you do need to give it a flip just to check anyway.
Nice. If you also want to try these fish frikkadels at home, SMS the keyword EAT to 33650 and you could be trying this amazing, easy recipe at home. This is nice. Okay, you've got the third one for us?
I do.
I've actually got a funny story about these fish frikkadels, Michaela.
You do?
Growing up in Durban, at home, we've got our auntie who helps us out, Sis Musisiwe, we love you, but she fooled me.
Okay.
She made these one day at home and I was like, this is iconic, this is life-changing, revolutionary. Who knew that we can play with our pilchards fish in such an incredible way? Come to find on Afternoon Express, this is a thing. This is what people do.
It is.
I love it. So I think we can't call her a culinary genius. I'm joking, I love you.
No, I
love you, Auntie. You're definitely a culinary genius. But I'm just trying to say, spread the wisdom. This is plagiarism.
But the thing is, if you want to make it a little bit more fancy, you could substitute it with fresh fish that you've now flaked.
Oh, wow.
Or you could use like a tinned salmon, tinned tuna, whatever kind of fish you want. It's
just
amazing.
as long as you have, I guess, the binding agents, which is the egg and
the bread that we've now soaked.
Brilliant.
And for once, we actually have a nicely plated dish at the end.
I love that because we also want our viewers to see that if you do try this at home, if you do SMS that keyword, this is what you will expect to be enjoying at home. Now, this looks delicious. Thank you so much for hooking it up in the kitchen. Dinner is done and done. These delicious frikkadels are just what you need tonight. Now, to get this ingredients list and link of this recipe sent to your phone, SMS EAT to 33650. Whilst we're whipping it up in the kitchen, over to you, Bonnie. Mwah.